Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahavidiyam Karvavahai Vinavati Tamastu Mavitvishawahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Like I said last time, from today we wanted to read on chakras, and part of our pranayam, we will be studying chakras. Now, this is a full-time engagement in the sense that those who are joining today should continue to join every Thursday, because we will be reading book and understanding each chakra in detail. So instead of just doing the Kriya, Chakra Kriya, we will be understanding what chakra stands for, what is balance of chakra, what is imbalance of chakra, what are the theory behind chakra and the practice of chakra to activate. Now we're starting. I wish they were all of them present today, but doesn't matter. Whoever is present is good. We start with Mooldhara Chakra. So what is Mooldhara Chakra? Root chakra, base chakra. So before we start, we only usually know chakras are in the 7 chakras that we normally know about, but in reality there are many more. So there are chakras below the root chakra, the Mooladhara chakra, and there are chakras above the Sahasrara chakra. I will just read out the name of these chakras, but we will not be studying them, or we will not be elaborating on them. Primarily, our objective is to check on our 7 chakras that we are in our subtle body. So, starting with our subtle body, the base chakra is Mooladhara chakra. So, Mooladhara chakra is located at the base of your spinal cord, at the end of your spinal cord. That's your base, the root. Moving up, Swadhisthana chakra. Swadhisthana chakra is about 2 inch below, or 2 fingers below the navel. That is Swadhisthana. Then we have Manipura chakra, which is again about 2 fingers above the navel. That point is your Manipura chakra. Then we move upward is Anahata chakra, the center, the heart chakra. Then we come to Vishuddhi chakra, which is your base of your throat, here. Then we come to the Anjana chakra, which is the center of your 2 eyebrows. And the last, at the top, this point here in the center, is called Sahasrara chakra. So this is first thing to know, the name, that you are familiar with the name and the location of each chakra. So today we will be only talking about the root chakra, or the base chakra. So I have this book on chakras, and I'm going to read out of this book on chakras. So we will know theory of the chakra, what is all chakra about, and then we will practice some of the asanas. There are few asanas related to Mooladhara chakra, and there are some pranayama that is related to Mooladhara chakra. So we will be doing it. So I'm reading it and then we will practice it as well. Are you ready? Okay. So I'm reading quickly. Whichever is the important part, we take a pause, but otherwise I'll read through the pages quickly. In Hindu mythology, the cosmos consists of three basic qualities, three gunas. They're called strengths, are woven together in various quantities. The interplay between their energy represents everything in the universe, including us. The first guna, tamas, represents matter, dense and heavy, energy of stability, rajas. The second guna is motion, the energy of change. Third guna is sattva, represents consciousness and inspirations. We have spoken about it in our Tattva Bodha about the entire manifestation is based on these three gunas. Same three gunas also prevail in our gross body and subtle body. But what is it linked with? So that is something that it says here. Tamas. Tamas is basically dense matter and less of movement of energy. So first guna, tamas, represents matter, number one. All the material thing, matter, dense and heavy, energy of stability. That's tamas. Rajas, for example, is motion, movement, and energy of change. And the third is sattva. The sattva represents consciousness and inspirations. Our chakras each reflect a different interplay of gunas. Tamas dominates the lower chakras, Rajas rules the middle chakra, and Sattva takes over the upper chakras. Understanding this concept helps us grasp how the chakra system works as a whole. Each chakra has its own discrete and personal characteristics, and it is also inextricably part of one sacred architecture in which we are all embedded. Modern medical understanding offers another another perspective. If we lay tracking paper map of the subtle body over the physical body, we see that the chakras placement minors that are the endocrine system, the network of glands responsible producing, regulating, and distributing hormones throughout the body. So the root chakra, which is based on adrenal gland, sacral chakra, which is your Swadhisthana chakra, reproductive glands. Solar plexus, Manipura chakra, is pancreas. Heart chakra is thymus gland. Throat chakra, that's your Vishuddhi chakra, is your thyroid gland. Third eye chakra, Anjana chakra, is pineal gland. And crown chakra, Sahasrara, is pituitary gland. So which chakra is affecting whatever gland, different glands in the body? Now, balancing the chakras, when we speak about the balancing, cleansing, and healing chakras, it means cleansing them of old, unhelpful patterns so they release positive and nourishing energy, freeing the way for prana to flow up towards the higher chakra, towards the transcendence. So the purpose, the chakras, that these chakras must be in balance. It means that there are possibilities that these chakras are blocked or not in balance. And why it is not in balance, why it is blocked, we will know about it. When the chakras are balanced and spinning effortlessly, we experience a sense of fulfillment. Emotional, mental, and physical relationships, actions, goals, and intersects flow with the sense of righteousness and purpose. If we lack balance, the chakras can fall out of alignment, just as the word vertebra in our spine can fall out of the alignment. When chakras are misaligned, we will feel off in one way or the another. So off balance, in other words, partially blocked. The uncomfortable feeling that something is not quite right in how we relate to the world may well be sign of chakra having an excess of energy or not enough energy. Either way, when your chakra is either overactive or inactive, your approach to the world or the relationship will not be satisfactory. Balancing the chakra is best done by working through them sequentially. We begin at the root, where we learn to feel safe and secure, moving on to the sacral chakra. So what is the root chakra? It's safety and security. Yeah. And it all about the matter, the dense matter and dense energy. Home of our emotions, where sacral chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, is the home of emotions, where we discover how to feel our feeling without being overly driven by them. We move up to the solar plexus, where they cultivate true self-acceptance. Only then can we share ourselves with unconditional love and compassion. So it's the Sahasrara chakra, when it is in balance or when it is active. Only then you are in position to accept what is called self-acceptance, which means you realize your higher self. And that's how when you realize your higher self, that's when you operate on an unconditional love. Once we have the self-love required to open the heart chakra, we may move into the higher frequencies of the upper chakras. The throat chakra empowers us to express and manifest our truth, and third eye chakra sees through illusion to true reality. Then we may open the crown chakra to limitless oneness and connection. Oneness and connection, which is limitless. Now, these chakras, the vibration, as our energy regulating hubs. What is chakra? Energy regulating hubs. What is energy? Prana. Prana that we take, inhalation, that breathing that we do gives us the life force, which is called prana. And what is chakra? Chakra is nothing but the same energy that we get through the prana. It's regulating hub. It accumulates there and then it's distributed, the energy. So as our energy regulating hubs, chakras each vibrate to their own particular frequency. At the root chakra, we find the slower, denser vibration of the solid matter, moving up to the highest and fastest vibration of pure consciousness. So from the lowest to the highest, the energy changes. At the root chakra, it is slowest and dense, which means you are holding on to the energy that is blocked. You are holding the energy at the root chakra. If the energy is moving freely from your root chakra, it moves upward. So the whole purpose of activating chakra is to let the energy move freely from your base chakra to upper chakras. And we have spoken about the movement of these chakras are through the nadis or the channels. And out of many channels, 3 channels are the Ida, Pigla, and Sushumna. So this energy moves through the nadis, those nadis. Now we say, so it says that the link with the other vibrational aspects, color, for example, where the lowest frequency of light in the visible color spectrum is red, is associated with the root chakra, and the highest frequency is related to violet color, correspondence to the crown chakra. So each chakra has its governing colors, and we will read it further. When we read further, we'll know about what food to eat, what color to wear, what is your pranayama, what is your meditation, what is your yoga to balance these different chakras. So, but right now what it says is all chakras have their size, the shape, the color, and these are the different aspects. For example, the base chakra has 4 petals. So it's the shape of this flower. That is why there is a flower here, yeah, with the petals. So the base chakra will have 4 petals, and it moves upward. There are thousands of petals. So this is representing the chakra, which is nothing but a kind of a flower with the petals. That is the shape. In Hindu philosophy, sound is the basic element of creation. And sound, of course, is made of vibration of different frequencies. This explains the importance of mantras to Hindus' religious practice. The word is derived from Sanskrit manas. Manas means mind. So the manas is mind, and tra meaning tool. So mantra. From manas are taken man, M-A-N, and tra. So manas is your mind, and tra is the tool. So mantra is literally worked for. So the mantra is a tool of thought or mind used to harness and focus our thoughts and mind, or mind and thoughts. So what is the significance of mantra? What is mantra? Mantra is mind tool. In other words, to regulate, to control the thoughts, to discipline the mind. The chanting of mantra help us focus. The intention for meditation or yoga practice, to balance the chakra, we may choose the bija mantra or the seed sound. Mantra is basically sound vibration. Yeah. So the bij chakra or bij mantra is seed sound for that chakra. The bij mantra are said to vibrate at the level of each chakra and to contain its essence and thus its secrets. But there is no need to overthink it. The value is in allowing the body to resonate with the vibration of the mantras and the mind to free itself into the movement. So each chakra is associated with certain vibrational sound or sound vibration. So in ancient wisdom, whoever rishis, sages, whoever worked on this, figured out by chanting different mantra, which is called a bij mantra or the seed of each chakra. If you mentally concentrate on that particular chakra and chant that, it resonates with that particular chakra, the energy. So for example, root chakra, bij mantra or the seed mantra is Lam, L-A-M. So we generally keep chanting Om, which is actually for your Anjana chakra and Sahasrara chakra. But for root chakra, chanting Om is not recommended. For root chakra, chanting of Lam, L-A-M, Lam, Lam, that's how it pronounces. And of course, different chakras, different. So the root chakra has L-A-M, Lam. Then for your Swadhisthana chakra, it is Vam, V-A-M. Manipura chakra, it is Ram, R-A-M, Ram. Heart chakra, it's Yam, Y-A-M. Then your Visuddhi or throat chakra is Ham, H-A-M. Third eye is Om. Now, the Om is pronounced differently. When you are doing your third eye chakra or your Anya chakra, you pronounce Aum, A-U-M. But when you meditate on your Sahasrara chakra, you pronounce Om, O-M. That's the difference. So, how is the yoga and the chakras are related? The chakra system is a key element of yogic tradition and belief. While the Western experience of yoga is focused on physical poses, breathwork, and meditation, the tradition of yogic philosophy resets on many centuries of thought and contemplation, exploring further into the research of human experience and giving rise to the different sets of spiritual practices. So the difference between our ancient yogic culture, that it is everything, it is linked. Whereas the so-called modern yoga practices concentrate only on yoga asanas, breathwork, the pranayam, at the most meditation. That's all. Beyond these three, the modern yoga is not indulging into any other ancient wisdoms. Yoga is essentially a quest for self, realization of self, return to life of bliss and freedom and experience of the oneness of everything. There are many paths to reach this destination, and the chakras are the map on which they are marked. So, yogic philosophy is also targeted to the self-realization. It is not only the jnana marga or devotion or bhakti, but through the yogic practice and yogic sadhanas, you can also have the self-realization. The first step on the journey to consciousness is to lower chakra ground us securely with our body, the gross body. This is the Hatha Yoga or tradition. Hatha Yoga is based on concentrating on the physical form. And that's why the Hatha Yoga practitioners work more on asanas, the gross form of this body. Because at the root level of the body, the consciousness is blocked. And the idea of yoga, Hatha Yoga, is to bring all chakras in balance and activate and move the energy freely. Like I said, this right now we are only studying or trying to understand chakras in our physical form or the subtle body. But apart from that, there are many chakras below root chakra and above the Sahasrara chakra. Just for the knowledge sake, the below Mooladhara chakra, there is a chakra called Atala, which is basically fear and lust. This is located in your upper thigh region. This is upper thigh region is Atala. Then the center of your thigh muscles is called Vitala, which is anger. It's anger. Then comes your knee region. Knee region is Sutala. Sutala is relatory jealousy. If you ever feel jealous, it is around the knee region. Then comes Talatala. Just below the knee is called Talatala. Then comes the between the ankle, the calf muscles area is called Rasatala, selfishness. Then just above the ankle is called Mahatala. And at your foot is Patala. So these are the lower limb, but all of these other chakras, Patala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Talatala, Sutala, Vitala, Astala, they are all grosser. Now we talked about Mooladhara chakra, which is dense and blocking the energy. It's a matter, yeah, denser. The lower one is much more denser. Now there are chakras above our Sahasrara chakra. Now, which means it is in our subtle form. So above Sahasrara chakra is the soul or Atma, Atman. Then above that is called monad. This is the theosophical terminology. So this comes from one of the book of Theosophy. Above monad are logos, Logos, logos. These are the different frequencies. Basically, these are the different frequencies of energy. So in our scriptures, we have these different lokas. Yeah. So these are the lokas. Lokas are the frequencies. We have physical form, the Bhukala. Then we have above this is what we call Brahma Loka or Deva Loka or Vishnu Loka, different lokas. These lokas in theosophical terms are named as monad. Above monad is logos. Above logos are Sirius, Sirius, Sirius. And above that is called Avatara of synthesis. Avatara of synthesis, which is the highest frequency. This we did not go in detail at this point of time. This only for your knowledge that there are many more chakras or lokas beyond this body. Okay, so with Hatha Yoga, we create mind-body connection using movement to help us find physical alignment and inner stillness. As we advance further on the journey up through the chakras, we move into upper and higher realms of consciousness. Here, we find a form of yoga that are purely intellectual and spiritual. So, in other words, the Mooladhara chakra is the lowest accumulation of consciousness. Consciousness is in dense form, grosser form, which means, in other words, that the awareness of free being consciousness is at the lowest point in this chakra. All forms of yoga are ultimately about the alignment. They just take different paths to get there. Like Venn diagram, they overlap and contemplate each other. The aim is the development of the whole human mind, body, and soul. Now we speak about specifically for Mooladhara chakra, which is also known as the root chakra. Just for knowledge, you don't have to go in detail. What is the element regulating this chakra. The element is earth. We have different elements, we know it. Earth is associated with the Mooladhara chakra. Then what is the key words for this chakra is grounding, survival, body, and matter. When we say body, cross body, and matter. What is the inner state of this? It is stillness. It is stillness. Why it is stillness? Because it gives you the base. So, for example, right now, if you are sitting, your weight of your body is at the bottom of your spinal cord. Yeah? And that is where the Mooladhara chakra is. And that it gives you, when you sit at that point, it gives you stillness. Your body can move, your arm can move, your shoulder can move, but that point does not move because that gives you stability. And basic need for this is the safety, safety, security. Whenever you feel unsafe, insecure, it means your base chakra is not in balance. The color associated with this chakra is red. So in case after we study these chakras, if we feel that we have our Mooladhara chakra inactive or not in balance, that one of the easiest way to activate is to adopt the red color. In other words, surround yourself with the red color. You can have curtains of red color, you can have pillows or your clothing or your food or your gem, stone, ring, whatever. Try to adopt more red color into your surrounding and yours. The gland that it works on is adrenal. And as we spoke, the location is the base of the spine. It also has different part of your body, which are legs, feet, bones. As we just spoke about, all the denser chakras below Mooladhara chakra is also the other part of bodies, other body parts which are affected. What is the sense of this chakra? Remember, we are talking about that kind of a lotus flower. What is the sense? Its smell is the sense. So if you meet a person who is extremely sensitive to the smell, for example, yeah, you are sitting next to him, but you do not get smell that he gets. It's flower or cooking or whatever smell from distance. That Mooladhara chakra is extremely active. When your Mooladhara chakra is extremely active and in balance, you develop extra sense of smell. And vice versa. When you do not get smell, which means your base chakra is not in balance. And it is related to which guna? Tamas. The Mooladhara chakra is related to tamas guna. It has got the flower of 4 petals. The shape of the chakra is 4 petals. Now, mostly what animal, this book goes into detail, so we do not really need to know, but which animal is linked to this Mooladhara chakra? Elephant. For whatever reason, I do not know. I have not studied that. Why the animal related to Mooladhara is elephant. Our ancient literature speaks about the sitting deity or how do I say it? Sitting deity is called operative deva. Operating deva of this chakra is Ganesha or Shakti. Shakti is the female part of the energy, or the female energy, and Ganesha represents male. And the planet, so which planet it resonates with? Mars, Mangal, Mars. In other words, if the personality of a person is tamas, which is fiery, which is Mars, is operating based on your Mooladhara chakra. Usually, out of 12 signs, zodiac signs, it is Capricorn, which is related to Mooladhara chakra. So now this is what we have to understand, and we will stop here today. What are the indications of whether your chakra, Mooladhara chakra, is in balance or active, or imbalance or blocked? What are the indicators? Indicators are, first, let us check what are the balanced, which indicates that your chakra is in active and balanced. When the personality is calm and centered, by and large, if your personality is easygoing, calm, balanced, centered, your Mooladhara chakra is functioning well. You feel secured and safe. Also indicates that your base chakra is in balance. You are enthusiastic and motivated. Also indicates the same, that your Mooladhara chakra is in balance. You are in position to forgive or let go and not holding on, not blocking any hurt energy or emotion, but you are easily able to forgive and let go. It also means that your Mooladhara chakra is in balance and able to feel and show the gratitude. When you are naturally, your tendency is to say thank you or feel gratitude for everything and anything. It also indicates your Mooladhara chakra is active, or there is a flow, energy flow is active. When you are able to face difficult issues or situation and not escape, it also means that you are grounded, you are in very balanced Mooladhara chakra, base chakra. When you are naturally, not that you try to develop it, but naturally, if your tendency is to be out in nature or like nature or admire the nature, it also indicates that your Mooladhara chakra is in good condition or active. Now, what are the indicators for your chakra not in balance? When you show anxiety and fear, just normally speaking, for a small thing, if you have an anxiety or fear, it means lack of security, lack of safety, which means your Moola base chakra is not in balance. Second, as a personality, if you do not accept, trust, have faith, or mistrust, that indicates your root chakra is not in balance. There are people who take everybody at face value and say everything is okay, and they have a trust. But there are people who always doubt, always have a mistrust. They do not accept, they do not have. That indicates that you are Mooladhara chakra is partially or completely blocked. Lethargy, that means people who are lazy, who have the attitude of whatever, let it be, doesn't matter, I'm what I am. So kind of attitude of lethargy, laziness, also indicates that you are base chakra is not active enough. Depression, lack of self-confidence, eating disorder. This is very common. There are people who, even they are not hungry, they would indulge in picking up something or the other. They are munching all the time. It's also partly reason is that your Mooladhara chakra is not active. And obsession with the money. Obsession with the money does not mean that only rich people have blocked them. No. Obsession means that you believe in hoarding on them. You do not share, you do not part, you hoard. Making money or accumulating wealth is not a sin, but if you get attached and hold it and do not share it, it also indicates partially that your Mooladhara chakra is not in balance. We will continue doing studying of this base chakra. We're still not done more. We have to read. And after that, we will do the pranayama and yoga asanas related to base chakra next time. I hope this video, those who have not attended, go through it. So in case they attend next time, they are able to get it linked. They know what we have done today. So Aditi, if you can please circulate and put a footnote that those who are interested to know about chakras.
Yes, exactly. Surely, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we do only one thing. Just keep your back upright, sit comfortably, eyes closed. Bring your focus on that point, base of your spinal cord, root chakra. Try to just visualize. Easiest thing is that when you come to a point where you are sitting right now, the area where you feel the pressure of your sitting, the part of your body that is touching the ground or mat. In that, there is a center of your spinal cord, the last cord. That region, in the back and front, is your root chakra base. So try to visualize it and very gently chant Lam. So how do you chant Lam? Eyes closed, and we say Lam, Lam, Lam. While chanting this, try to imagine that at that region, that location, that point of root chakra, it is a form of flower, lotus of 4 petals. So try to imagine a flower with 4 petals in color red. Flower of 4 petals, color red, at the point where you are sitting at the bottom of your spinal cord. So imagine that and chant Lam, Lam. Chant this for 16 times. 1-6. Lam, 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 Asato ma sagamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityurma amritam gamaya loka samasta sukhino bhavantu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, God, for giving us air to breathe. Thank you, God, for giving us water to drink. Thank you, God, for giving us sun for energy. Thank you, God, for giving us food to eat. Thank you, God, for giving us good health and happiness. Thank you, God, for giving us positivity. Thank you, God, for giving us all that we deserve. Thank you, God, for your love, your protection, your guidance, your blessings. Thank you, God, for the existence. Thank you for giving me a chance to serve you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Acharya.
Acharya.
Thank you, Acharya.
I sincerely wish it is not boring and it's not something that you do not enjoy.
No, Acharya, it's been very interesting.
If not, then tell me I'd stop doing that. Then
Ah.
I thought as we progress, we should indulge, we should also try out different things
Yes.
related to yoga and kriyas and meditation. So this is moving forward. It's a journey to move forward.
Yes.
Yes, Acharya.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Acharya. You too
Thank
have.
you.